Aries. General message. Today, it is important to learn not to show compassion too quickly, especially if the person approaching you only intends to drain your energy or take away your luck. This isn't about being cold-hearted, it's about protecting yourself from burdens that aren't yours to carry. Saying no is not always a bad thing, especially when what's being asked goes beyond what is fair, and could lead to harm or loss on your part. Prioritize yourself, the welfare of your loved ones, and the future you are responsible for shaping. Communication and planning. Your positive energy today will help others understand you clearly. The way you express yourself is sharp and convincing, making it easier for you to form agreements, especially when there are plans to arrange for the coming days. Use this to your advantage in conversations involving family matters, business proposals, or household decisions. It's best that you take the lead in providing direction. Work and challenges. Being calm is not enough in the workplace today. You need to show courage and confidence in facing challenges. If someone tries to test your limits, don't let them step on you. Fight for your rights and show your strength. Your bold approach will also serve as your defense against those who might try to sabotage your day. Be wary of office politics. Someone may be trying to stir trouble behind your back. Love and relationship. Today calls for greater patience and understanding in love. Small misunderstandings can easily escalate if you let anger take over. Sometimes, it's better to let go of unpleasant words. Choose peace over conflict. Also, focus on the physical quality of your relationship. Making time for each other is essential. Don't neglect the health of your bond. A simple gesture of affection can turn around a tense day. Lucky companion zodiac sign. Capricorn. Lucky colors. Blue. This will energize you to take action in financial and work-related matters. Pink. This will clear your mind and help you better understand others' emotions, especially in family discussions. Lucky numbers. 13, 6, 25. Taurus. General message. Even if you know you're good at something, today is a day to listen first before making any decisions or actions. What you know may not always be enough for every situation. Some matters require deeper assessment before jumping in or speaking up. Otherwise, you might end up embarrassed or lose the trust of someone who relies on your sound judgment. Listen more carefully in conversations, especially those involving money, work, or family. Wisdom and ideas. Your sharp mind today will help you make smart decisions. If you use it positively, many things will go your way, particularly in negotiations or transactions. You're capable of offering solid suggestions that could benefit not only yourself but also those around you. Just be careful not to come across as too domineering. Deliver your ideas in a light and convincing manner. Finances. Today is the time to be frugal and cautious with money. Avoid impulsive spending, especially on things you don't really need. It's good to help others, but if you're always giving and end up leaving nothing for yourself, you might put yourself in danger. Focus on budgeting, avoiding debts, and watching over small expenses. Work. Be meticulous with every task. This is not the day to overlook small errors, as critical people may blow them out of proportion. Being organized and alert can help you avoid unexpected tension with your superiors. Don't just go with the flow if you know something is not right. Also, take care of your belongings and documents. You might forget something important. Lucky companion zodiac sign. Cancer. Lucky colors. Green. Use this to attract new opportunities in business or career, especially when discussing investments. Red. The vibrancy of this color can give you the energy you need throughout the day, especially for physical activities. Lucky numbers. 24, 13:30. Gemini. General message. Today's message reminds you to avoid following others' wishes if it goes against your beliefs or well-being. Not all compromises are beneficial. Sometimes they lead to regret. Decisions made just to please others may backfire later on. If you feel hesitant, don't be afraid to say no. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first if it means peace of mind and emotional security. Love and temptations. Today, your charm and sex appeal are heightened. You might attract tempting situations in love. Be cautious and think twice before making decisions, especially in matters of the heart. It's wise to be mindful and careful with every move. Clarity and connection. You carry great energy today, so if you've been planning something for a while, now is the time to act. You have the confidence and ability to decide independently. Communication will flow easily, so take this chance to resolve misunderstandings or deepen current relationships, whether at home or work. Just avoid impulsive responses. Weigh your words first. Work performance. Show your best at work today. If there's a project or task that needs completion, give it your all. There's a good chance that those in higher positions will notice your efforts, possibly opening new doors for you. Just don't let pressure consume you. Be practical and don't forget to breathe and take breaks when needed. Finances. If you have a bit of savings, this is a good time to show appreciation to your loved ones. It doesn't have to be grand. A simple gesture for your children or someone special will spark positivity in your home. Not only will it promote harmony, but it will also attract abundance. Just don't overdo it. The most important thing is that it comes from genuine intent. Lucky companion zodiac sign. Virgo. Lucky colors. Blue. Strengthens your ability to listen and communicate effectively. Great for meetings or heart-to-heart conversations. Pink. Helps keep you calm amidst stress or distractions at work. Lucky numbers. 15, 12, 27. Cancer. Today, it is important that you avoid being overly emotional when it comes to family matters. If there are misunderstandings or emotional tensions, it's best to let emotions cool down before talking things through again. Be discerning with people who seem to rely on you only for their own benefit. Not everyone who asks for help deserves it today, especially if it's draining your own energy. In terms of work, be observant of your colleagues' behavior. There may be those who, while not openly envious, are subtly trying to block your progress. Quiet dedication and discipline will help you stand out in the eyes of those who matter. Financially, steer clear of unplanned expenses for now. Impulsive purchases may lead to regret. Focus on building a small savings fund for emergency needs. Regarding your health, pay attention to your stomach and eating habits. A warning sign indicates that neglecting proper meal timing could lead to worsening health conditions. At home, your ability to listen and understand will allow you to give advice that can lead to growth and improvement in your family's daily life. Lucky zodiac friend. Virgo. Lucky colors. Pink. This color will uplift your mood and the emotions of those around you. Gold. The color of success. If you are expecting news about finances or career, wear or use this color. Lucky numbers. 32, 14, 10. Leo. Today, you must keep your composure and stay in control of your actions and words. Your patience might be tested by people who don't stick to agreed plans. Instead of getting frustrated, use your intelligence to take the lead and steer things in your desired direction. Avoid bringing up unpleasant past issues during discussions. At work, there's a sign that an opportunity will arise for you to shine. Use the right timing to showcase your talents on a project. This might be your opening to a new path toward success. Don't let overconfidence ruin this moment. Humility is the key to gaining respect from others. When it comes to money, learn to manage your earnings wisely. There is a hint of additional income or unexpected blessings if you handle your resources responsibly. Be cautious with business conversations. Someone may try to deceive you or spread misinformation to mislead you. At home, value small gestures of love and care, as these can strengthen not only others but also your own emotional well-being. In love, if there is something you wish to express to your partner, choose the right moment for an open conversation. Don't force it into unrelated discussions. Clear communication will help you both align your plans more smoothly. Lucky zodiac friend: Pisces. Lucky colors: sky blue. Enhances your charisma and decision-making power. Use it in negotiations or when dealing with high-level individuals. Yellow, the color of joy and intellect. Don't be afraid to be visible today, as your presence has a positive effect on others. Lucky numbers: 10, 17, 29. Virgo. Today, you're reminded not to let excessive worrying consume your day. Overthinking can be harmful, especially when the situations you worry about are not yet within your control. Instead, focus on the tasks you need to accomplish and calmly face each challenge. A well-organized approach will yield better results. When it comes to your role as a parent, do things today that will bring them joy. Through that, they may find comfort and strength, and your daily prayers can protect your health as well. At work, avoid getting involved in other people's issues. Some news or gossip are not worth your attention. Stay focused on your own tasks. Use your planning skills to help create better results for your team. If there's a new system or method being introduced, now is the right time to learn and adapt. Financially, it's advisable to avoid taking on new debts, especially if they're not for urgent needs. This is a good time to analyze your expenses carefully and find areas where you can cut back. In relationships, give importance to small acts of love. Grand gestures aren't always needed. Sincerity and honesty matter most. Lucky zodiac friend: Sagittarius. Lucky colors: brown. Brings stability to your plans for business or home. Ideal if you're starting a new project. Blue. Use it when facing difficult conversations. The color blue helps you succeed in important discussions. Lucky numbers: 19, 40, 33. Libra. Today, it is best to avoid discussions that involve other people's decisions. There's a possibility that you might get caught up in matters that don't concern you, which could lead to misunderstandings. It's wiser to stay silent and focus on your own well-being rather than meddling in others' affairs. At home, maintain clear communication with your housemates or family members. There are signs that someone might be feeling slighted or misunderstood, so it's best to address these issues before they escalate. An open heart will bring clarity to confusing situations. In your work, being organized and systematic will be important. If you're handling documents or project details, make sure nothing is overlooked. Even a small mistake today can turn into a bigger issue later. On the positive side, your diligence may catch the attention of your superiors, so make the most of the opportunity. When it comes to money, avoid impulsive spending, especially on luxuries or hobbies. Some desires are better postponed than resorting to debt. Practicing discipline in your finances will be key to staying afloat in the coming weeks. If you have a planned trip, consider postponing it unless it's necessary. In love, the message today is about balance, giving and receiving equally. You may notice that you're the one always making the effort, or perhaps it's your partner. It's time to talk about how to maintain harmony in love, time, and respect. Remember, True love is not a contest of sacrifices but a partnership of mutual action. Zodiac best friend. Taurus. Lucky colors. Peach. This color helps soften tough conversations. Ideal for mending relationships. Green. Great for financial matters. Use this when making investments or money decisions. Lucky numbers. 30, 11, 25. Scorpio. Today, be more cautious of people who only approach you when they need something. Kindness has its limits, and if you constantly put others first, you might end up drained, both emotionally and physically. Be selective with who you help and check their true intentions. At work, there's a hint that you could get involved in an issue if you're not careful with your words. Avoid giving opinions unless you're asked. Focus instead on finishing your tasks rather than joining in gossip or drama. In love or relationships, reflect on whether you're still giving enough time to your partner. With so many responsibilities, it's easy to forget that someone may be waiting for a little attention and affection from you. Small acts of care can strengthen your bond. In terms of money, there's a warning against investing or accepting offers that seem too good to be true. Before agreeing, investigate all the details and think carefully. Don't let your hard-earned money end up in a risky situation. Zodiac best friend. Leo. Lucky colors. Black. Though dark, this color symbolizes strength and protection. Wear it if you have an important meeting or event. Red. Expect a flow of energetic and passionate vibes. Red boosts action and motivation. Lucky numbers. 27, 5, 21. Sagittarius. Today, being open to change is essential. Some of your long-held beliefs may be challenged or shifted, and rather than resisting, it's better to listen and broaden your understanding. Valuable lessons can come from unexpected people if you're willing to see a wider perspective. At work, a new project or added responsibility may come your way. Don't see it as a burden, but as a chance to prove your capabilities. Handling it well can open doors to even better opportunities. Financially, there are signs of progress if you stay observant and act wisely. Now isn't the time to be careless. If you've had an idea for extra income that you've been putting off, this is the moment to start working on it. In terms of social interaction, there's an indication you'll meet someone new who could support you in business, personal growth, or a project. Be open to new connections and don't judge others based on appearance. Help sometimes comes from the quietest corners. In love, it's all about nurturing and care. Simple gestures today will strengthen your relationship. Cooking their favorite dish, reminding them to take medicine, or even a sweet text. These small signs of affection build your bond more than extravagant gifts ever could. Zodiac best friend. Pisces. Lucky colors. White. Best used when traveling or trying new adventures. It brings clarity and calm. Red. Brings energy and confidence, especially if you need to finally finish something you've been putting off. Lucky numbers. 18, 9, 25. Capricorn. Today, if you've long dreamed of starting a business, now is the time to begin laying down concrete plans. You don't need to launch immediately, but taking the first steps, like studying, researching, or developing a strategy, is crucial. You have a strong potential for success now, as long as you don't let fear hold you back. At work, some tasks may feel heavy or demanding, but with focus, you'll manage just fine. Don't hesitate to ask for support when necessary, but also make sure you're doing your part with dedication. Being responsible today will earn the trust of your superiors. When it comes to finances, keep an eye on small expenses. If added together, they could take a toll on your budget. New income doesn't always come easily, so be wise. Save more, especially for unexpected needs. Careful money management now will bring ease in the coming months. In family matters, if there are tensions or misunderstandings, it's best to be the first to extend humility. Open-hearted communication is the key to mending relationships. Don't allow bonds with loved ones to grow cold over minor disagreements. In love, if there have been recent misunderstandings, today is a good time to talk things through openly. Don't let resentment sit in silence. Use this moment to clear things up, not to argue, but to preserve your emotional connection. Every honest conversation deepens trust. Lucky friend zodiac sign, Taurus. Lucky colors. Gold. Symbolizes success and prosperity. Ideal for financial or contractual matters. White. For mental clarity and calm emotions. Wear it if you're trying to resolve a problem. Lucky numbers. 10, 23, 35. Aquarius. Today's message for you. If you have a business dream, now is the right time to look for people who can support or collaborate with you. You don't have to do it alone. Someone in your network may share the same vision. Teamwork will be key to turning your idea into success, especially with a clear direction. At home or with family, avoid using a high tone when speaking. It can block good energy and blessings. Keep the atmosphere calm so things can flow smoothly. At work, you might feel tired or restless, which could be a sign that it's time to switch things up. Don't be afraid to try a new approach. Use your natural creativity to find better ways to accomplish tasks. In financial matters, beware of spending just to impress others. Be honest with yourself about what you truly need. A simple lifestyle today will reward you with long-term stability. Save the extra rather than spending it on temporary pleasures. In friendships, someone may come to you with a personal problem. While you naturally want to help, remember not to carry others' burdens entirely on your own. Listen and offer advice if you can, but protect your own energy too. Lucky friend zodiac sign, Aries. Lucky colors. Green. Ideal for brainstorming and creative work. Use this color when generating new ideas. Black. Offers protection from stress and envy. Good for traveling or sealing important deals. Lucky numbers. 13, 18, 26. Pisces. Today's guidance. If you dream of starting a business related to art, cooking, online selling, or simple community services, now is a great time to write your ideas down. The inspiration in your mind shouldn't just stay a dream. Take small steps, even if they're tiny to begin with. Today, your sex appeal is heightened, which means you may attract more attention than usual. But be cautious. Temptations in love may arise. Always choose carefully and think things through, especially when it comes to emotional decisions. Emotionally, you may feel confused by the actions or words of those close to you. Instead of getting disappointed, take time to understand what they're going through. Sometimes, a simple, "How are you?" can have a deep emotional impact. At work, you might clash with someone's opinion, so it's important to practice patience and listen before speaking. Not everyone who disagrees with you is an enemy. They might have insights that can improve the project. Be open to new ideas, especially those that benefit the team. In love, today is about rekindling romance. Don't let your relationship fall into routine. Make time to surprise your partner, even with a flower, a handwritten note, or a sudden hug. Passion isn't just for the beginning. It's about choosing each other every single day. Lucky friend zodiac sign, Libra. Lucky colors. Green. Helps with communication, especially with difficult people. Brings peace to you and your surroundings. Pink. Brings compassion, inspiration, and affection. Wear it if you want to nurture a relationship. Lucky numbers 25, 22, 34.